Therefore, go and make disciples of all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father and the Son and the Holy Spirit, teaching them to obey everything that I have commanded you. And surely I am with you always to the very end of the age. Now, the book of Matthew ends with these profound words from Jesus. Jesus' instructions for his disciples to go and to make more disciples and to baptize them and to teach them, and that Jesus is going to be with them throughout everything, all the way to the end of time. You see, we started this study with these words, and we end with these words too. The women, Mary Magdalene, the other Mary, they go to the place where Jesus is buried, and to their surprise, they do not find a dead body. Instead, they find an angel there who has rolled away the stone. The Roman guards, they freak out and become sort of like comatose, but the women, they are at peace. The angel tells them to not be afraid, but that Jesus has been raised. And I love their response. It says that these women experienced both fear and joy sort of at the same time. So these seemingly conflicting emotions that they feel when they interact and find out that Jesus is raised from the dead. And I love it, I think, because it's honest, because sometimes that's true for us too. Great joy to hear that Jesus has been raised from the dead on our behalf, but also fear, because we're not exactly entirely sure of what that means or maybe even how that's possible. Now, Jesus is headed to Galilee for his rendezvous with the disciples, and the women meet and they get to worship him first. The women are the ones to convey this message to the disciples, and Jesus meets them all on the mountain. But what mountain, we don't actually know. Was it the mountain where the Sermon on the Mount happened? Was it the mountain where they did the feeding of the 5,000? Was it the mountain where Jesus was transfigured? But the 11 are gathered there with these women. Notice there's no Judas, but the 11 are there, and they meet Jesus there. They worship them, and then Jesus commissions the disciples. Therefore, go and make disciples of all nations, not limiting the scope of where this good news should be preached, baptizing all of them and teaching all of them. And then the most beautiful promise that God is going to be with them, that Jesus is going to be with them always, even to the end of the age. My friends, chapter 28 is for you. Jesus' resurrection is for you. And maybe when you read it, you feel both joy and fear, just like those initial women did. But the truth is that there is no separation between you and God. You belong. Jesus is with you always. And Jesus' commission is for you. Go and make disciples. You have a purpose, and Jesus will be with you in it. You are not alone. So here are the promises of God brought to you by the book of Matthew. Thank you for being part of this study. Here's some questions for you to sort of wrap your head around the whole thing. Number 1, what does it mean that God has a purpose for you? And number 2, what does it mean that you're not alone in it?